Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Cardano ADA. So we do have a lot of news today to jump into, as well as price predictions for the end of the year and end of the bull market to keep you guys up to date with my thoughts on Cardano and the entire market. Make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video before we get started. So Cardano right now in the last 24 hours is seeing a 0.6% decrease. If we take a look at the last week, though, we are seeing about a 3% increase. Definitely showing some signs of light. We saw some great recovery periods here, coming from that $1.02, $1.03 range all the way up to about $1.20, and now kind of stabilizing around $1.21, $1.20. If we look at the last month, though, we are seeing still an 11% decrease. Overall, this market has been a very, very big struggle. We've seen coins do so much worse than Cardano, and it really shines a light on Cardano's ecosystem and how well this really community continues to believe in the Cardano project. Obviously doing very, very well, only down, to $1.21, which we were at in April 6th, April 8th, right around that range as well. So I do think we're going to get back to a bull market part two. It's just going to be a matter of time. Maybe by the end of September, we will be able to see, some of these coins really start to recover for the long term. And I think realistically, that's going to be the case. I've talked about September being that really manipulation phase that may end, late September at the very latest. So we'll see what happens as we get closer to that late September month. I do want to talk a little bit more about Cardano and what's going on right now in the Cardano Twitter game, because we have a lot of talk going on. So some of the World Mobile team in Zanzibar preparing for nationwide rollout of the World Mobile Network. This is going to be epic. And this was just an update from this this post here from World Mobile update. So the team on the ground are getting ready to getting ready for rollout of the World Mobile Network. This week has seen planning, site visits, preparing for filming of deployment, and just check out those scenes behind, the behind scenes footage from Zanzibar in this video. We're not going to jump through all of it, but, there is a lot to kind of notice there. Zanzibar obviously being a very big, milestone on Cardano's roadmap. We have a lot more to talk about, though, regarding Cardano. So let's jump into this one. I found free money on Polymarket. There is no chance ADA will have a functioning smart contract on mainnet in 2021. Charles Hoskinson especially mentioned this bet and made fun of it. Surely he will ignore it when this bet resolves and no bettors get their rewards. So this is an interesting thing. We saw this as a possible bet on Polymarkets. Will Cardano support smart contracts on mainnet by October 1st, 2021? A lot of people saying no, and I do expect more people to even put no after this tweet and more mentioning of it. So we also see Charles will most likely completely clone another working POS chain and call it an update of ADA and decorate it with fact-bending theses to make it look like it evolved from current GitHub. So this is interesting for him to say all this stuff, kind of bashing Cardano, obviously bashing Charles Hoskinson as he continues to actually at Charles here. If we actually go back, we can see Charles responded to this. So it's amazing how delusional some people are. This is honestly the level of Cardano critics are at now. Next 2 months are going to be fun. Expect a lot of meltdowns and temper tantrums from the paint chip brigade. So a lot of people excited about Cardano, obviously, seeing Charles continuing to back it, understand that he's got a lot of haters. He's got a lot of people to prove wrong. And I'm sure this will actually just continue to turn it up. Cardano going to have a huge next 2 months, in my opinion. So we'll continue, like I said, to keep you guys up to date with this as Charles. I do expect this poly market to actually be the wrong prediction. I think no is going to be the correct yes is going to be the correct prediction here. Obviously, with Charles understanding that a lot of people are voting no on him. I think, there's a very, very good shot that he pushes through and makes it all happen. Next, we jump onto this one. We actually talked about this yesterday in our Cardano update, but it's a pretty big deal, and I want to talk about it just a little bit here again today. So last year, December, there was a total of about 130,000 wallets. Over the last 7 months, we saw a consistent growth of 110,000 to 300,000 new Cardano wallets per month. Amazing growth. Alonzo is not fully released yet, so people inherently recognize good stuff, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. So it's getting closer to 1.25 million wallets right now. You can see here he has that tweeted out. So if this is all accurate, obviously according to Peter Nerope, so just a great tweet to really kind of recognize the growth that has been going on. We also go to Cardanians. This Twitter post from Cardanians. Every 10 years, we make a quantum leap and use technologies that we dream of today or have no idea that they will be developed. Cardano is a technology leader. Does anyone really think we're not going to tap into that potential? So what forces will drive the price of ADA? And this article talks a little bit more into it. We're not going to jump too much into it, but it talks about a story of two horses and how well, I guess here we'll just read this real quick for you. So there is a widely spread narrative that cryptocurrencies are valuable mainly due to digital scarcity. Besides the scarcity, a technological aspect provides unique features that differentiate cryptocurrencies from gold. What is actually a more valuable feature, the scarcity or technological feature? So I think it's a great concept, and if you actually want to read through this, definitely do so. I think it's, like I said, a great thing to understand why Cardano is what it is and how it's going to improve over time. Obviously, with the roadmap smart contracts coming soon, we continue to see more and more utilization revolving around Cardano as well. So we have Friday Fact. We're going to actually end it on the Friday Fact, and then we'll talk about price predictions for the end of the year and end of bull market part 2. So before we get into the Friday Fact, I do want to say, guys, I am not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing. But according to this Friday Fact, voting for Project Catalyst Fund 5 proposals is now live. $2 million in U.S. funding will be distributed to the proposals with the most votes. Voting ends August 2nd, 2021 at 11 UTC. So that is a little factoid Friday for you for Cardano. But let's jump into, like I said, to that price prediction for Cardano. If we take a quick refresh here, we are seeing about a negative 0.21% decrease. So we are seeing, continued decreases in the market. If we actually take a look at the market, we had a nice increase yesterday, but, a lot of red across the board, but overall a 0.88% increase still. Augur up 42.64%. Very, very well done. Bitcoin above 34K, Ethereum above 2.1K. So we had a decent recovery. However, we are now kind of stabilizing, hopefully not dipping back down. But, realistically, future-wise, I think Cardano easily pushes to $3 to $5 by the end of the year. And that's because a lot of different things. So obviously, a lot of things coming, like Charles actually said in his tweet, the next 2 months are going to blow some people's minds. And I'm definitely excited for that. So I think, realistically, this whole year is going to be a big deal for Cardano. Obviously, the bull market part 2, hopefully coming late September, pushing us closer and closer, like I said, to that $3 to $5 mark, which would be an all-time high for Cardano. Pushing to the bull market part 2 at the end of bull market part 2, hopefully, mid of 2022 or later, we do have a chance to see Cardano reach $10. And I think $7 to $10 is a realistic conservative price prediction that's definitely within range for Cardano to reach. So those are my price predictions for Cardano. I will say, guys, if you are not subscribed to the channel already, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video, as we like to try to keep you guys up to date with so many different altcoins, obviously, including Cardano, Ethereum. We jump through the main ones as well. So make sure, like I said, to jump in and subscribe to the channel. We also have my Twitter linked down below. So if you guys want to take advantage of my Twitter, follow me on Twitter. It is, like I said, linked in the description down below. So thank you guys again. As we get closer and closer to 100K subscribers during this bearish looking market, we are going to continue to show support for some of the coins that I believe have the most potential. So thanks again, guys. I'll see you all in the next one.